as promised now, we didn't do much more to these. I think I fertilized one time. No cages, all natural, just letting the tomato vine do what it's doing. Right here we got 2 little Easter eggs. I don't think the bugs hurt those. We'll grab those while they're still good. Putting out a lot of blooms. Now I did put some yeah, still got a couple good clusters. I did put some dishwashing liquid on these. Didn't burn them up as bad. Now this is more of like the shady side of the hill, you know, but it gets good sunlight through the evening time. There's a couple more. Now we ain't gonna do nothing with them other than just let them go. Bugs got them a little bit right here. Got one. So pulled off 4. I might have pulled off a couple more here and there. It got a few. Now these were in the ground way before everything else. You know, but they got really hurt. They got walked on and everything. There's a beefsteak or a better boy. It must be a late kind of thing. Didn't get a whole lot of those. I've been out here this morning. What's going on, Tank? Huh? Huh? Rub my belly? Roll over there, son. I'll rub that little belly. There's Sissy. She got her belly scratched too. We got out here this morning. I broke a couple of the strings, but had to cut like, I don't know. I think it was 4 or 5 plants. The whole tops were dead. They had fruit on them. And then I picked them all clean. There's 1, 2, yeah, 4 or 5. The plants are laying on the ground right now. A couple of them still got 2 big tomatoes. I'd like to get those, and it's got a couple more getting ready to pop off on that, and got a couple more right there. So that's really, those plants didn't throw out a whole lot. I got to cut this lower string out, and then I'm gonna weave it all back up. Those are getting above the our string here. These marigolds, man, wow. You know, but I did fertilize these with, I put some heavy blooming fertilizer on the marigolds. The orange one didn't do as good. That one ain't doing nothing. But this last beefsteak or better boy, these 2 look pretty decent. That one came back hard. I did put the Dawn dishwashing liquid on it. It burned them up pretty good. I think a lot of that's what happened. That Dawn dishwashing liquid. And then the caterpillars, I'm picking all the dead leaves off and whatever it is, they look better. But the caterpillars are kind of laying in that dead stuff, the brown ones. So we're going to weave this back up, and I'll bring you back and we can look at it. It might be later on this evening. It's starting to get too hot. So, but like I say, once it hits about 50 degrees next week sometime, you know, it'll dip down like 50, 54, below 60. I doubt you'll see much more. You know, I'll say those big ones there, I mean, they're a late variety. They might take the cold a little better. Like I say, didn't get a whole lot off of them. There's only like a couple of them, like that one. It's got 2. That one's got a couple. That one's got 2. No pollination, maybe too much rain. And then, you know, obviously me spraying the dishwashing liquid didn't help. Probably just need to get a better way to spray. Don't really care. I was just kind of limping these through this year to see what was what. The little ones produced, you know, I got like 4 butter bowls full. I only got a handful or 2 of tomatoes. I don't eat a whole lot of tomatoes, but I like it for a sandwich, or, you know, make a good crock pot, bake the tomatoes. And you can see, there's a bunch of them still needed some time, but that plant dying the way it is, I ain't gonna eat them. There's still plenty of really nice, fresh producing ones. You bake you up a little, you can bake some tomatoes and with some chicken and stuff. I like that, you know. Every now and again. It's not like something I eat all the time. Seeds bother my stomach sometimes. But that's what we got going on. I put all this scrap stuff down to hopefully help us out. It's killed out the grass a little bit. You know, that's looking pretty good. So I'm probably going to take and scoot it up as close as I can to get that edge of that grass. We're going to tie these back up. Those look pretty good. Now these were container varieties. I don't know if anybody paid any attention to that. But all this stuff was container varieties. And I think I still got to go down here and see if I can dig up some carrots. I think I got some carrots in the ground. All the lettuce, all that stuff, everybody walked down and said it's gone. So that's going to be a morning. Hopefully it's like August the 20-something. You know, the other day is the 20th. It might be the 21, 22. I don't know. I don't really keep real track of it. We're just going to clean up what we can. I don't look for it to do much better than it's doing right now. Those over there, we didn't touch them. And other one, we put some dishwashing liquid on it, you know. Got a few caterpillars, not bad. You know, it wasn't like terrible. But we had some fresh wood chips on there. You just don't know what could have went through that wood chipper at one time, you know. But the bugs, they wasn't terrible. And then all these flowers are looking great, man. They're looking superb. Look at that. Looks really good. I've been collecting the flower heads for the seeds. I'm letting these plants just go to seed. Those other ones over on the other side died. Wow, look at all them tops. Looking good, looking good. Can't really get in there for the ticks. They got no tick spray, but we're going to have to work on the tomato plants regardless, or we're just going to have nothing left. Got a few little blooms here and there. I think this is, on this side, was the better looking plants. But look at that bad boy. Right here where they get that little bit of water, I think that's a good little spot. That everyday water off that AC. Oh, look at them things, man. They're a beast. That one right there, that's really the ideal look that I was going for. Bushy, nice, not too tall. It ain't gonna fall over kind of jazz. Same thing with that one, but you got this water that would come off the roof and kind of get it going a little better, but it seems like on this side of the porch it must be a little better. Could be the water, could be multiple things. I'll pick it all out in the fall time and they should last till the fall. But it's pretty much what I was looking for. Bring in pollinators, just bring in a few bumblebees. This one looks really, really nice. But look at that. Now that's a lot of flowers. I think that's like 1 or 2 plants though together. Said it'd get 6 foot tall potentially. That's every bit of 5 or 4. You know, depends on how you would do it or whatever, but I'm gonna weave all this up. We're gonna call it good enough. Hope everybody had a great weekend.